Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. Now, I am buzzing. The Euros are nearly upon us, and we all know who's going to win. It's obviously going to be England.
Rory, let's not jump ahead of ourselves here. We've got some major competition coming up from other countries, so let's look into it.
Right, we are going to start with Sophie's tip from the top. Sophie, who is going to win Euro 2016?
So, guys, I have gone for Spain. Now, let's not forget they've got Fabregas, they've got Pedro, a lot of Chelsea in that team. Pedro captained them the other day and scored a goal. So I think they're quite a dangerous team, and they could be the underdogs. You just don't know, do you?
I suppose, yeah, they haven't been in fantastic form, but I suppose they are the holders. Mm-hmm. They'll be going for a hat-trick. This will be their hat-trick, won't it? So I suppose if they were to do it, it would be very impressive. I think it's one step too far for this team, this current Spanish team. But it'd be nice to see Fabregas doing well, wouldn't it? Does Vincenzo Del Bosque have what it takes? I don't know. You're confident?
I'm confident, yeah. Of course I'm confident.
What do you guys think? Can Spain win it?
So obviously we know, guys, Rory is rooting for England, of course, as am I. But Rory, who do you think is going to win it?
England. No. Sadly, I don't. I think that we have a really talented team, but I don't think that we're quite capable of winning this tournament. Mm-hmm. I think the team that are just going to really take some beating is France. I think they look fantastic. When you've got players like Griezmann around, players like Paul Pogba, they're at home. Let's remember, in 1998 they won the tournament when it was on home soil. They really are going to take some beating. So it hurts my heart to do this, but to go with my head, I can't see past France. Can you? Comment below.
Right, so we couldn't be having this conversation without talking about the usual suspects, which would be Germany, of course.
Yes, of course, the world champions, they are going to take some beating. They're a really good team. And what fills me with dread regarding Germany is, firstly, they're always brilliant at tournaments. We know that. But secondly, they have just had the audacity to leave out Marco Reus from their squad. Any squad good enough that can leave out a player of his quality fills me with fear. I think they really are going to be a huge proposition. They're just good at tournaments, aren't they? I'm very, very worried about Germany, and I hope that England avoid them at all costs. Right,
so my outsider is definitely going to have to be Belgium. They have some fantastic players. They have Lukaku, De Bruyne, then we have Chelsea, we have Eden, we have Courtois. They have some fantastic players, and it would be silly to rule them out. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Comment below.
Right, my outsider, I'm going to go Croatia. I think they are brilliant, and I'm basing that statement primarily around the mercurial Luka Modric. I think Modric is pretty much a flawless midfielder. There's nothing that he can't do. His eye for a pass is there. The way that he controls the tempo of Real Madrid's play is so impressive for such a diminutive character. And I just think that if he's on form, going into a tournament like this, anything could happen. You've also got the likes of Rakitic and Mandzukic. Really think that they could be a dark horse for this tournament.
So, last but not least, our dream scenario. Now, I'm going to have to hand this over to Rory because he's been going on about this ever since the final whistle blew against Leicester. Who is it, Rory?
It's England.
Obviously.
I'm so excited. I genuinely believe, I'm terrible for this, I know I am, I'm like it with Chelsea, but I'm especially like it with England. I think that this could be our year. This time, more than any other time. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because of our potency up front. Mm-hmm. We are so good, we're so electric. Harry Kane is such a good player. Don't like him at all. But when he's wearing the white of England, it's a fantastic player to have at our disposal. He's a fantastic striker. He's just so good. He's so good at playing with his back to goal. That shot that he can do across the goal into the far corner is brilliant. He's got an eye for an exquisite goal as well. Think of the goal that he scored this year against, say, Arsenal when he cut in. Really, really clever. He can hang in the air. He's good with his head. And I think he is a brilliant player. I also think that Jamie Vardy is a nightmare for international defenders.
Great,
just think he's the second that one of our midfielders gets the ball, Vardy will be channel. And it's awful for a defender to try and look after that. And it's for that reason that I just think that we are so lively going forward that if Roy gets it right, and I'm not convinced that he will, I'm not a huge fan of Roy, but if he gets it right, this really could be our time. Because then, behind that, we have the youthful exuberance, the likes of Dele Alli, the likes of Ross Barkley. And I just think if we can play the game, because I don't think we're great at the back, but if we can play the game slightly further up the pitch, away from our back line, we've got the protection there that's going to be Eric Dyer. I just think that it can happen. And all being well, England will bring the trophy back to London, and I will be on cloud 9.
Exactly. It's not impossible. I mean, this definitely is probably the best England side I've seen in quite a while, guys. So, what do you think? We've given you our main competition, who we think our main competition is going to be. We've given you our underdogs. What do you think, guys? Comment below, let us know, and hopefully we're going to be bringing the trophy back to England.
3 lines on the shirt. Whoa. Just one more thing. I have to give an honourable mention to Ireland. I'm from North West London, my name is Rory, and my dear friend behind the camera is called Dave Malumbi, and he is going to Paris to watch Ireland play Sweden. Ireland have as good a chance as anyone. You are looking at the brilliance of Shane Long.
Shane Long! Bah!
You're looking at the guile and the skill and the silk of James McCarthy, and of course, the midfield domination of Glenn Whelan. Go on the boys. Go on.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. Now we have been hearing some super interesting news. Chelsea are desperate to get the signature of Henrik Mkhitaryan.